to the world's 9 best fantasy football players Week 1 League Preview, the best place to get breaking news and storylines from around the league. I'm your host. It's been a wild time around the league, with the Harry Snotters landing the first pick in the Dynasty Startup Draft, selecting Christian McCaffrey number 1 overall. Moving on to a little league-wide drama. Mike Visconti, owner of Ham and Throw, loudly declaring to Tom and Miguel, quote, "I'm winning it all this year. Don't be too sure." We here at Tucc News Network would like to point out that this was before Visconti knew any of the players on his team. Could be something to watch out for this year. The draft slogged on for many hours, with several owners opting to auto-draft some of their players. Jacob Calathor, owner of Demo Gordon, promptly put wide receiver Amari Cooper on the trading block following an errant auto-draft. Our insiders tell us that he is still desperately trying to field any and all offers for Cooper. Then, the rookie draft took place with Commissioner Tucc taking the first spot. Upon calls of corruption and several angry emojis, we were able to reach out to the commissioner. Here's what he had to say. All right, look, I'm not going to lie and say I wasn't at least a little happy to see that Timmy got the last pick in the rookie draft, but come on. Visconti saw me spin the wheel. He'll back me up on this for sure. You can confirm that. Visconti saw the wheel spin. After the conclusion of the rookie draft, Jacob set off a flurry of free agent acquisitions by signing fan favorite and team namesake Josh Gordon. Timmy showed he did not understand how the taxi squad works by cutting several young, promising players. 2 blockbuster trades in recent days, both involving Grayson and the biggest Chunguses, acquiring James Conner from Big Chungus himself, as well as exploiting Miguel's, quote, laughably weak running back draft strategy. That's a direct quote from our insiders, folks. Acquiring rising star Kyler Murray and Andy Isabella for bum-ass running backs Malcolm Brown and Marlon Mack. In other news, Gardner Minshew received the first nickname in league history and will now be referred to in all communications as Daddy. And now for a look at this week's matchups with TNN host and noted fantasy football insider Danny Football. All right, hey everyone, I'm fantasy football insider and the world's 9 best friends expert, Danny Football. First, let me just address the elephant in the room here. Yeah, am I wearing a Brandon Marshall knockoff jersey I got when I was 12 years old? Probably. But I think it's a good look for me, and we're going to stick with it. All right, moving on to the matchups. First one we got here, Lock'em Sock'em Robots taking on the Harry Snotters. Snotters currently have a 96% chance to win, largest in the league this week. Experts are picking the Snotters by the strength of McCaffrey and Lamar. But for the gamblers out there, we do like the Robots to cover that massive 45-point spread. Next matchup, biggest Chunguses versus Team Catalytic B. Chunguses currently favored by a margin of 64-36. Experts like the moves made by the Chunguses in recent days and expect contributions from Kyler Murray and James Conner to give them the edge in this matchup. We're going with the Chunguses. Third matchup between Team J Fachabi and Team Big Chungus 22. This matchup, lowest points expected by far in the league. Chungus currently favored at about a 70% chance to win. Some experts may consider this to be unwatchable football. That's up to you. We're going to give the slight edge to Big Chungus in this one. Next one, we got Demo Gordon versus Team M Vanek. This is closest matchup of the week, with Demo Gordon favored by only 0.1 points. Experts say this is a coin flip. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to flip a coin. Here's the coin. Heads, we're going Demo Gordon. Tails, we're going Team M Vanek. Here we go. I dropped the coin. We're going to flip again. It is heads. So there you have it, folks. We're going Demo Gordon in this one. Because he was asking me for trade advice, and I respect that from an owner. Our next matchup, we got Ham and Throw taking on Meekole You Warm, which is an early favorite for the commissioner's favorite team name. Ham and Throw currently favored 75 to 25 in this one. Has the second highest projection in the league, which owner Mike Visconti is not afraid to tell you about. Experts like Meekole You Warm in this one, because experts know that this prediction will make Mike Visconti very angry. Final matchup of this week includes Out in Fumbleland versus your 2023 The World's 9 Best Fantasy Football Player winners. Your 2023 The World's 9 Best Fantasy Football Player winners are currently favored 63% to 37%. Experts see this one playing out against the odds, though, as a win for Out in Fumbleland. Let the tanking for your 2023 The World's 9 Best Fantasy Football Player winners begin. We still got a few teams unnamed and so many without pictures. It seems like everybody is going to be scrambling as the start of the season approaches. It's sure to be a wild week. Thank you for tuning in. That's your look at this week's predictions. And now a note from Commissioner Tucc. Hello and what is up, gentlemen? It's me, Commissioner Tucc, coming at you with this first weekly preview / recap video. First off, I'd just like to say that ideally this will be a weekly update and recap because Corona's a thing and I have lots of free time. So if there's anything you'd like me to address, react to, questions you want answered, please send that to me. I will do my best to incorporate that in the future. First order of business is I have decided on a $15 buy-in for our league this year. So please Venmo that to me as soon as possible. I will start to shame people if they do not Venmo me in future videos. I'm just going to keep everything until the end of the year and pay out once all of the final playoff games are decided. I'm currently looking into different trophy options, and I will let you know when I've decided upon one of those. Second order of business is that if any trades are finalized between now and the start of games, I've decided that I will execute those immediately so that everybody can have those players on their teams for the start of the season. And then third order of business is I'm hopefully looking for some future help with these previews. I'd like, if you're down, hopefully someone would like to make some expert picks with me. Maybe make something fun out of that. Any other suggestions you guys have, that would be great as well. And then finally, just thank you guys for agreeing to do this Dynasty League with me. I know it's a big commitment, but I'm really looking forward to everything. So, see you next week for the Week 1 recap and our Week 2 preview.